Hello students, welcome back to KV Rai Academy online study. Myself Ramesh Maurya, your chemistry teacher. In previous video, we discussed about metals and physical properties of metals. In this video, we are going to discuss about non-metals and physical properties of non-metals. First of all, we will know what are non-metals. So, the elements which are electronegative in nature are called non-metals. Non-metals have the tendency to gain electron and form negative ion. Hydrogen and oxygen, these are also non-metals. As we know, non-metals are fewer in number, but they are equally important as metals. For example, oxygen, which is non-metal, but it is very important for our breathing and combustion. Nitrogen, another non-metal. It dilutes the combustion of oxygen, and the compounds of nitrogen like nitrogen dioxide, ammonia, these are much important. And fertilizers like ammonium nitrate, urea, ammonium phosphate, these are also very important. So we can say that non-metals are also as much as important as metals. After that, we will discuss the physical properties of non-metals. What are the physical properties of non-metal? So first, physical state. What is the physical state of non-metal? So non-metals are found in all three states: solid, liquid and gases. Non-metal like phosphorus and diamond, these are solid. Phosphorus is soft, but diamond, which is the allotrope of carbon, is the hard, and it is known as the hardest material found. Bromine, it is liquid at room temperature, and many nonmetals are found as gases in room temperatures. After that, luster. Nonmetals lack in luster. This is due to no free electrons. However, diamond has brightness. Graphite and iodine also have little bit luster. After that, we will discuss melting and boiling point. The melting and boiling points of non-metals are less as compared to metals. Mostly, the non-metals are gases at room temperature. It means their melting and boiling point are very low because we consider room temperature at 25 degrees Celsius. Means the many gases which are found at room temperature has the boiling point less than 25 degrees Celsius. After that, electrical and thermal conductivity. Non-metals are poor conductor of heat and electric. The valence electrons of non-metals are used to make bond between them. That's why they have no free electron, and due to no free electron, they have not the capacity to conduct electricity. However, graphite which is an allotrope of carbon, has the tendency to conduct electric because the three valence electrons of graphite are used to make bond and fourth electron is free in the graphite, so it conducts electricity. After that, malleability and ductility. Non-metals are neither malleable nor ductile. Means non-metals can be neither beaten into sheet nor it can be drawn into wires. If we will beat the non-metals, it will be broken. Means non-metals are brittle. We cannot use it as wire or we cannot make sheet of non-metals. After that, allotropy. Non-metals have allotropes. Allotropy is the property of element of having two or more forms with different physical properties but same chemical properties. For example, diamond and graphite. These two are the allotropes of carbon. Here the physical property in diamond, it is very hard, but graphite, it is very soft. We can break graphite easily, but diamond is the hardest known substance. So their physical properties will be different, but their chemical properties will be same. Phosphorus has three allotropes: red phosphorus, white phosphorus and black phosphorus. After that, density. The density of non-metals are less as compared to metals. Means if we take equal volume of metals and non-metals, so non-metals will weight less than metals. So today we discussed non-metals and physical properties of non-metals. In next video we will discuss about chemical properties of metals. That's all. Thank you.